Tonight, I'm like a kid in a candy store, y'all. I have the distinguished honor of talking to one of the greatest innovators of our time. He created a style of music that others can only attempt to emulate. Please welcome the man behind hundreds of hits, multi-million record sales, the Funketeer himself, the artist. You know what? Oh, let me mic you up. Here you go. Now, I have to introduce his lovely wife, Maite, in the house. Now, you know this is history in the making, because all those years you've been out there, we never heard you speak. We would just listen to the music, we see you walk by. And now, I mean, this last couple of years, I don't know if it's the marriage, because they say, you know, when you get married to a woman, calm down.
Okay, girl.
So I don't know if it's being married or where you're at. Maybe because being free too, you got your own labels, you're running everything, you control your life. You're just happy.
Well, really, I don't talk because my voice is so
Being married did help a lot, opening me up to being more comfortable with speaking in public, and a lot had to do with the fact that I was under chains, so to speak.
I know how that is.
In the business, and it's hard to speak about freedom when you're signed to a contract. And, you know, a lot of my music has to do with being free.
You took control. Remember you had slave on the side of your face, and you were trying to let people know about artists' rights, which, I mean, athletes actually remember striking the NBA for free agency and be able to go to the teams they want to play for. And we hear, like, you know, Larry, back in the day in record labels, you become a slave. I mean, artists make no money, had all those hits, and end up in the game living homeless.
That's right.
Well, that's true.
And you're the first one to change all that.
Well, what a lot of artists, I think, don't recognize is that when they get into the business and they sign away the rights to the master recordings, it in fact makes you a slave, in the sense that the proceeds from those master recordings for all of time will go to whoever owns them. And if you
Some
don't
cat who can't play.
Well, you said it, I did. And what we've been trying to do with New Power Generation, what it stands for, is the creative freedom and financial freedom to run and operate your own genesis, so to speak, so that you reach a much brighter revelation.
Yeah. You started here, I see, that's great. Now, I want to, when is this New Power Soul gonna hit? I'm ready for this. When is this hitting?
Bam.
This is Bam. When is this gonna hit?
I think June 30th.
June 30th? This is it.
The single, The One, is from this album, not Crystal Ball, although there's some funk on that too.
Some funk on Crystal Ball. Gotta get Crystal Ball still.
Yeah. That's another thing, you know, we're not so much into singles and what have you. It's about the book, you know. Singles.
It's about the album. In
Yeah.
the 70s, you bought an album. You didn't buy a single.
Yeah.
You bought, and you put the album on,
Or
Because you didn't have any pause, replay, you had needle.
Right. That's right.
And you had to let the whole
Or
record play. And nowadays, you got so many artists that got that one, you bought a record, man, I got this slamming single, and that's all you had.
It's one song.
Speaking of that, you know, the needle, that's what drew me to these two, is when I'd buy their albums, you just put the needle down anywhere.
That's it.
And it was...
Oh, shucks.
And it was the bomb. Now, I have to ask you, everybody's always want to know all the names and the name changes. Now, I can't talk because I changed my name to Sinbad, so I'm the last one to sit here and talk because I changed my name for my own reasons. And people, you know, people keep wanting to call me my last, or they'll call me by my name, somebody will find it in the magazine. I said, man, why would you call me something that I don't answer to anymore? It doesn't make you closer to me, it just means that you're an idiot. Chase me around, call me a name I don't answer to.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
That's sort of a precarious situation for me because to people who love me, I love... To people who love me, I get off on the fact that they think of me as a prince. You know? So I'm pretty much cool with that. It's when they don't respect the fact that I've adopted a name that has no pronunciation that it gets to be troublesome. You know, when they make up a name for you. You know, sometimes you go out and you want to, you know, promote your friends and our music, and you know, they want to make up names for you and what have you. And, you know, you never treated me that way, and Arsenio never came that way.
Because I was trying to get free CDs. I was trying I was being selfish. I was trying to get the hookup. No, I know, because when I changed my name, the reason I changed my name to Sinbad was because I got kicked out the military. And I was going through some changes in my life, and I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a name whenever somebody calls me that, it symbolizes what I wanted to be. And Sinbad, in all the Sinbad movies, never had money, but he could hang with kings and queens. He could hang with the rogues. But he was always the baddest one, and he didn't die. People died for him, but he did not die.
Right.
That's the guy I wanted to be, man. That's the name I picked.
My friend Londell McMillan, he started calling me the artist, I think, before anybody, and he did it because he was always speaking for all of all artists, when doing negotiations or whatever, trying to get people emancipated. And it's interesting now, if someone says anything positive after the artist, I think they speak for all artists.
Yeah.
You know.
That's cool. I'm glad you made that step, because I think you're going to see a lot of people, it happened in sports, it's going to happen now. People don't want to go out as a sucker anymore. And it's about time artists control their music, and you've opened a way to show that, yeah, you have to go through some changes, because it was not an easy road to go.
Yeah, we expect that, you know, there'll be some doors that'll be closed to us. You know, there's some retailers that won't rack the music. I mean, I don't know how you not put Shaka Khan and Larry Graham on your shelf, but, you know, we'll see. Nevertheless, you know, I just think it's, and understand, we're not putting down the other way.
Yep.
This is just an alternative.
Well, like rappers are proven. They had no deals, no radio play, had a car. Sold $1 million, went platinum. I said, if people want the music and you got something that people want, they can say they'll go through the woods to get it.
It has to be available, you know, and in this case, it'd rather be on the internet or an 800 number or out the trunk of your car.
Or my house. I got a nice big backyard. I can sell CDs out my backyard.
Sinbad's house, you will be selling CDs.
No, I got to talk with y'all some more. We're going to take a commercial break because I'm a slave to the system. But right now, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back for more of the artists.
If the music makes you feel like moving, it's all right. Yeah. If the music makes you feel like grooving, it's all right. Let me hear you say, yeah.
I'm Wendell Wilson with...
Larry Graham, Shaka Khan, Maite, and we're also joined by Larry Graham's wife. Would you introduce your wife, Mr. Graham?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tina Graham.
Now, at the Essence Awards...
Man, what's on your face, man?
Please. Until all High Yellow Brothers are allowed to wear their hair any way they want. until my paycheck will clear without a 5-day wait.
Okay.
I'm a slave to this system.
All right. That's the thing.
Until my daughter get a job. I'm definitely a slave. I want to talk to you at the Essence Awards. You talk about Star Roles. And a lot of people didn't, there's a lot of confusion. A lot of people didn't get a chance to understand. So this is a chance to talk about that, you and Larry, about what that means.
Well, originally when I written the song, I must admit I was a little fearful to call it The Christ. And my good friend Larry hit me to some things, and it woke me up to, well, maybe let him explain it.
Well, actually, we've had a number of very good Bible discussions, and we do this on a regular basis, the whole family of us. And
Oh, that's a different artist tour.
yeah, we do a lot together. We bowl
Everybody
together.
thinks backstage is all this wildness. I gotta go
we-
backstage. And they're like they with Bibles. And here's the way. They're like,
Yeah.
I thought there was a
And each
party.
way, you know, and each time you have these deep discussions, you're enlightened to various things, and you make various adjustments in your life. You make various adjustments in a lot of areas. And this one particular Bible discussion we were having had to do with staros, which is an upright stake or pole, because the discussion was on about how, well, as he said in the song, perhaps someone lied about the way someone died. As it turned out, we researched everything and come to find out that Jesus actually died on an upright stake or pole.
He was impaled.
Like this.
He was impaled.
As impaled, as opposed to like this. So then the question was, then, well, then why is it then that, you know, people do this or people choose to use this or that? And so he chose to want to make it clear what Staros really was and how Jesus was actually put to death, because it's important to understand the truth. And sometimes the truth, it may hurt a little bit sometimes, you know, various things. If a person finds out that, well, I was thinking this or thinking that all that time, and now all of a sudden you need to make an adjustment in your thinking, well, that's not on me. It's written. It is
But
written.
it's also good.
You know.
It's good for it makes discussion. It makes people. A lot of people take the Bible and haven't really read it, and they'll fight you about something they never read.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna tell you about the Bible,
That's right.
Exactly.
and haven't read a scripture in the Bible.
Exactly.
But they heard. I've seen some people quote the Bible, but it came from somebody, a philosopher. It had nothing to do with the Bible, because a lot of people crack it open. So I think it's good to always. I think it's just good with music. You can make people have to go back and check a lot of their beliefs, and a lot of things they believe in. It's good. It's just good to hear that y'all guys are cracking the Bible open on after a concert
And the thing of it
and
is,
reading the Bible.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And the thing of it is, and we want to make it clear, it's not to put anybody down about what they may believe or was taught or how they were brought up. This is not about putting anybody down. It's about studying the Bible, finding out the truth for yourselves. Now, if you choose to make an adjustment based on something that you've read in the scriptures, good. I mean, that's wonderful. If you choose to continue to do what you're doing because you want to ignore what you read for yourself, it's not what Larry Graham persuaded you or Tina or Maite, it's what you read for yourself. If you choose to make adjustments, fine. If you don't, that's on you. But all we're trying to do is to draw closer to God, and if we can do this on an hourly basis, on a daily basis, a monthly basis, until the point to where it has come together like this.
I said we about to go to church up here at 5. Right now, because of being a slave, I have to go to another commercial break
In that song.
until I'm free enough where I own my own network.
Okay.
In the meantime, let me share the scripture with
That's
you.
right. So make it your business to pick up the artist's latest masterpiece, New Power Soul. We got Chaka Khan's coming out this summer. We got Larry Graham's coming out. We'll get the triple threat. The New Power Pack. And we'll be back with more music from the artists, Chaka and Larry, y'all.
This is a song about being free. You see, we were created free moral agents, but when man dominates man to his injury, that's a problem. Because we got to be free.
From the album GCS 2000. Graham Central Station. Shaka Khan. The new power generation is on the
Somebody said that I can't do this. truth I can't fake. Let me take a minute, y'all, to set them straight.
Set 'em straight, Larry.
I gotta be free. Everybody say it. I don't want nobody messing over me. You say free. Yeah, yeah. I gotta be free. Take these chains off of me. Can I tell them one more thing? Take what's yours, but give me mine. I don't mind. Everything is everything, but now's the time. To conquer evil with the good.
Go, preach, brother, go.
I gotta stand up where the crowd wants to. I gotta be free. I don't want nobody messing over me. Free. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna be free. I feel free. Take these chains off of me.
Larry, shout. I wonder, can we low ride?
Let's low ride.
For Los Angeles. Ooh, that feel good. One more time. We need you right here. Come on. Freedom.
That's what I want.
Freedom.
Yeah. Everybody at home do like this.
Freedom.
That's what I want. Sugar card. I gotta be free. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaka Khan.
I will love it anyway. Even if you cannot stay, I think you are the one for me. Here is where you are for me. I just want to satisfy, but you're not mine. Get mine. Don't you get me talking, baby. Loving you, I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, you know you are everything. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, you know you are everything. You are my heat, you are my fire. Make me weak with strong desire. To love you, child, my whole life long. Being by the beat in front. Just want to satisfy you. You're not mine, I can't deny. Don't you hear me talking, baby? Let me know.
Shaka Khan. Larry Graham.
Shaka Khan.
Thank you.
Somebody had to get this thing out the way. Yeah.
I love it.
You
That's what I do.
You got to be kidding me.
I usually do that to gospel music, so I'm really hyped.
Now, I heard there's a rumor that there may be a bodyguard, too.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes. Actually, God rest her soul, Princess Diana was supposed to do Bodyguard 2. Unfortunately, it's not possible. I was presented with a project where this time I saved Kevin.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we're all hoping that happens, really.
Thank
that
you.
There is a bodyguard, too.
Thank you.
Now, for coming on, I do have a present for you.
You do? Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Whitney, on the back. There it is.
Oh, I love it!
Uh-huh.
I got my own
Thank
jersey.
you.
Mwah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
She's wonderful. Thanks, Whitney
Oh,
Houston. Give it
thank
up
you.
for her. Yeah. When we come back, something really hot. Stay with us.
Oh, I love it.